All right, let's get this show started.
Ilia Topuria's divorce is costing him more than just a wife. On Tuesday, reports surfaced that Topuria is putting his Madrid home up for sale. ACD MMA shared additional details, writing, Ilia Topuria has put his $3.5 million home up for sale this month. He shared this house with his ex-wife. It's located in one of the most luxurious parts of Madrid. He also frequently trained there. It had a gym where he trained, a spa, 24/7 security, and a 6-car garage. Ilia Topuria may be one of the hardest punchers at 155 pounds and below, but his brother is no slouch either. In a recent video shared on social media, Aleksandre Topuria showed off some serious power on the heavy bag. Jorge Masvidal believes Justin Gaethje saved Paddy Pimblett from a brutal beating. Speaking on a recent episode of his Death Row MMA podcast, Gamebred said it was a good thing Paddy didn't win, because if he had, he would have been torched by Ilia Topuria.
It's a good thing that Paddy also didn't win, because if he did, he was going to get torched by Ilia. And I think Gaethje just retires and rides off into the sunset because he don't want to see Ilia. I think both these guys are just like levels below Ilia, and that fight really showed it all. On the wrestling, on the striking, the defense, the offense. I think Ilia's on a whole other planet when it comes to these guys. And hopefully they give him Justin Gaethje so you get another guy and do him like a lawn chair and he's gonna fold him.
Masvidal also weighed in on who could be next for Pimblett, suggesting the UFC would likely protect him from a matchup with Arman Tsarukyan, as he believes Arman would finish him.
Definitely not Arman, right?
No, they're not gonna do that to him. They're not gonna do that to Paddy. They love Paddy. Arman's a bad fight for Pat. Arman stops him, I think. You know.
Yeah, I think
Arman stops him.
But do we?
And
do
after
we
see this fight, there's no more better candidate. Though he wasn't in the fight, I think, than Arman. You know, just Arman's at another guy's at a different level that is fast, is strong, is crazy athletic. You know, it just sucks he had that mishap with the weight, because if not, he'd be the interim champion. So it just sucks. But I think Arman takes out Paddy and Gaethje same night.
Arman Tsarukyan might have one of the most legendary stream intros ever. The UFC lightweight contender shocked fans once again by pulling up to Nina Drama's stream in his $20 million private jet.
Not Arman. Oh, Mary! Hi.
It's you.
Oh, thank you, Arman.
Sean O'Malley admitted he was relieved to get the win at UFC 324. In a recent video on his YouTube channel, Sugar reflected on the victory, saying he was happy he won because a loss could have turned him into the new Tony Ferguson of the bantamweight division.
Yo. I was the relief after the fight. This was the most relief I felt after the fight. Coming off coming off 2 losses. I never thought I'd ever come off ever be that guy that's I'm like be the new Tony Ferguson, just lose 4 or 5, then switch to boxing.
I mean, it goes through your mind.
100%.
It goes through your
Gold
mind.
Guru. I said I could be the next T Ferg and just lose 5 MMA fights, but have a great boxing career.
Yeah.
And then zoo for boxing, I'm like, baby, I'm gonna lose. I'll just tell Dana, hey, I'll fight for $10 or whatever you pay these guys, and I'm gonna box.
Belal Muhammad has an idea for who Paddy Pimblett could face next following his loss at UFC 324. Speaking in a recent YouTube video, Belal suggested that Paddy take on Dan Hooker, a matchup that makes sense given the heated social media beef the two have had over the past month.
For Paddy, yeah, he's going to need a lot of recovery. I think for the UFC, definitely, especially after a fight like that, you want to get him back in the win column. You don't want to give him too hard of a fight. but you know, you can't just throw him. There is no layups in the UFC anymore. I think they're gonna end up giving him somebody like Dan Hooker. They got a little back and forth. They've been talking trash. You don't want to give him Arman. I think Arman's the toughest test in that lightweight division for any of these guys. And I just don't know where he goes from here.
Rafael Fiziev seems to be in high spirits ahead of his upcoming fight with Mauricio Rufy at UFC 325. In a new video shared on social media, Fiziev humorously recreated Jean Silva's crying for the belt scene, only this time it involved food. He captioned the clip, "Jean Silva knows the feeling, #weight cut." Rose Namajunas is going under the knife after UFC 324. During her fight against Natalia Silva, Namajunas was poked in the eye, causing a serious injury to her left eye. She shared a video on social media just moments before heading into surgery, asking fans for their prayers.
Alright guys, I'm heading into surgery, canalicular tube surgery. Yeah, I got poked in the eye a few times in the fight, so yeah, but my tube is torn, so it's gonna be repaired right now, and I'm gonna have a silicone tube in my eye, so
3 months.
yeah, 3 months. So pray for me, guys, and yeah, I'm just glad we can get it fixed. All right.
One fan was extremely confident that Paddy Pimblett would leave UFC 324 as the interim lightweight champion, but it cost him a fortune. During the broadcast on Paramount, fans were made aware that one fan had wagered a whopping $1.3 million bet on Pimblett to beat Gaethje, which would have returned just over $1.8 million. Of course, that proved to be a huge mistake for the risk taker, who went on to lose his $1.3 million stake. The bet now stands as the largest amount wagered on an MMA fight, overtaking a $1 million bet that one bettor made when Amanda Nunes fought Felicia Spencer in 2020. Here are the top 3 memes found on the internet. Number 3 meme was posted by Marshmallow Ray. Number 2 meme was posted by Intelligent Tear. And number 1 meme was posted by I'm on Break. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with the latest MMA news.